Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. You got your host Andrade and Irwin back at it again. As you guys can tell, I like that. This is not our usual setup. If you've seen already the Game 2 reaction on our channel, every game now in the postseason, we're going to do a reaction video after the game.
Forever.
And exactly. Or at least, until the season ends or Coronas kills us all. But we're talking about Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, where we got to finally see Los Angeles Lakers, Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, Jamal Murray, Anthony Davis, and then everyone else go head to head. You're right. And Alex Caruso, don't forget the GOAT, Alex Caruso.
With some respect.
Yeah, so...
Rondo.
Oh, and you guys didn't see, we went live on this game. I know some of y'all checking this out. Guy, shout out Guy. Who else can we shout out? Young.
Yeah, we got Jay.
Lunchbox Pod. Boom, plug you in. He jumped on the live. That shit was dope.
He did. Dope as fuck.
It was quite a game.
Yeah.
We caught like most of it.
It was exciting for us. I wouldn't say we were so excited for the Nuggets.
Yeah. And Game 2 of Boston versus Miami was definitely more exciting than this one because the Lakers, they didn't kill the Nuggets.
No, they pretty much did. I mean,
but there was no moment where like we felt like in the first half, especially in the like first quarter and into the second quarter,
kind of.
Lakers started running away with it, like.
Yeah. From like the midway second quarter on, this is not gonna be like what's gonna go on in the series because Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap, Nikola Jokic, they already had They already had 3 fouls already very early in the second quarter. So any team,
that's an amateur move.
Any team, if
or it could just be the refs.
If your top players, it's partially the refs. They want to give LeBron James his 4th ring so damn badly.
Ooh, damn! The conspiracy theories coming out already.
We'll see.
We didn't get LA versus LA,
I know, we're keeping an eye on you, refs. You better not pull that shit, the Miami Heat,
if there's anyone or anything that can ruin the remainder of the playoffs, it's the refs.
Fucking refs.
Yes,
they
are...
Call fair game.
We gotta start cracking down on the interviewing process for how to be an NBA referee. Honestly.
Exactly. This is not ball talk deep anymore. This is ref talk deep.
Adam Silver, I know you're watching this video, man. I need you to, put on those commission boots and start tweaking it, improving what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, exactly. But look, all seriousness, if your top 3 players, on your team have foul trouble.
Yeah, and as a coach, you gotta sit them down more. And you can't use them as much. What do you expect?
But it's not looking good, and obviously,
maybe Bobo will come to the rescue in the next game. Who knows?
We'll see, man. The Lakers, they definitely came out to a great start. They looked aggressive. They played the style of playing.
It was a different LeBron game because usually LeBron, well, not usually, but there's times, at least especially this year, like he'll take that game 1 loss, but it's more so because he's observing and. Watching how he's going to play the series because he's observing the team and analyzing how they play and everything. And I think this time, I told you before when we did the conference, like the Western Conference Finals breakdown, that I think this is going to be an easier matchup for LeBron. And I think this is going to be, he's going to dominate this team the way he used to dominate Toronto back in the East.
It is, but whatever you got to do the Lakers, just put away the Nuggets how you did them today. First of all, do not go up 3-1.
I was going to say, don't put them in a 3-1 hole. If you got to let them win a game early, put them in a 3-2 hole and win them game 6. But don't do a 3-1 hole.
I'm like, shit. If anything, let them go 2-1. But do not, God forbid, do not go up 3-1 on
If the Nuggets are down 3-1, even Vegas will start switching up their bets and we'll start seeing them become favorites.
I'm like, shit, man, you're fucked, man. I'm like, there'll be a better chance of getting a vaccine, for the coronavirus next week than, you beating the Nuggets when they're down 3-1.
But is there anything you would say you learned from Game 1 in this? I don't think anything new for me personally. Not really. It's what I kind of expected.
I think it's pretty much what we already knew. The Lakers are a very
better team.
They're a very sound defensive team. They're a team that
I didn't show that they're just the overall better team.
They're a team that they're a better overall team, and they're a team full of veterans that already won champions already. That won championships.
Oh, the Lakers,
we already saw that, and the supporting cast of LeBron, they stepped up today. So if that happens,
playoff Rondo is what playoff George or playoff P want or thinks he is.
See that moment of silence, let that simmer in.
Think about that.
Exactly. But I don't know. What do you think, man? Like, like what you saw with Game 1, does that change your opinion, of like, how many games it's gonna take?
I think I said Lakers in 6 or Lakers in 7. Because look, I already was leaning on the Lakers to win it. That's what I thought. I think the Lakers are gonna go to the finals early on, especially when the Clippers got out. Mm-hmm. But after this game, it might have influenced me to maybe even go on the limb. I'm gonna wait till Game 2 for sure. Mm-hmm. But shit, I think it might be Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5?
Yeah, no sweep. Like, no sweep. I respect the Nuggets, no sweep. But Lakers in 5 is what I'm... After seeing this Game 1, they're going to bounce back, but LeBron's LeBron, bro.
It doesn't change my opinion. Look, I think we didn't see the real Nuggets today because, like I said earlier, their top... Their top 3 players, Murray, Jokic, and Millsap, they were in foul trouble in the second quarter. I think if they weren't in foul trouble, we would have had a much closer game. And think about it. And Michael Porter
he's a potential offensive superstar, but he's not there yet. So you can't expect him to carry a team.
What you got to consider as well is despite all of that, the Lakers only won by 12. Like, obviously.
Yeah, but that's because,
the garbage time, all that. But I guarantee you, if they weren't in foul trouble, at the very least.
Closer game.
At the very least, it would have been, a very close game in the fourth quarter where it can go to anybody. This series is far from being decided. It does not change my opinion. I still think it's going to be Lakers in 6.
Okay. And that's our take on this game. Catch us tomorrow, Saturday. We're going to watch the Boston versus Miami game. We'll live stream that on Insta so you guys can catch us on there. Apparently, Insta capture lives for, I think, 20, 25 minutes, something like that?
It's an hour. That's the we learned today that...
We were live streaming for an hour?
We were.
Wow.
It was for an hour. That's the
time
limit.
Flies when you're having fun.
So, it does, man. Quite a bit of people, hopped in, like we mentioned earlier in the video.
So hop in, guys. Like, you guys can send your live requests. You guys can comment, talk shit with us. Like, it is...
And it is what it is, man.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we'll upload, as you see this, the reaction video. It might be back in the studio. It might be somewhere else. We don't know. And heads up, that's also why the audio is a little different. We're using the audio from the camera. We don't have our, mics in front of us and all that. But Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. Follow us on
Insta, Twitter, YouTube, OnlyFans,
TikTok. And OnlyFans is the most important one. And our Patreon, guys, no, I'm just kidding.
Patreon, we'll get there one day. It is only $29.99.
$29.
That's it, man. Come on, man. Think about it, man.
Per week.
That's like, whatever. Gas. Who needs that?
Yeah, true. But all right, guys. Until next time, take care.